Hello, my name is Louis Lujan. I'm the Government Affairs Director with the Greater Downey Association of Realtors. This morning, our local Government Relations Committee, on a unanimous vote, decided to officially oppose Proposition 13 on the upcoming March ballot. What is Proposition 13? On March 3, 2020, you will vote on a $15 billion school construction bond with the familiar but very confusing name. It's called Proposition 13. But no, it has nothing to do with the property tax measure Proposition 13 from 1978. But number 13 simply cycled through and was selected randomly, leading to a lot of confusion among voters. Instead of protecting California taxpayers, however, this Proposition 13 is a costly $15 billion school bond that threatens to significantly increase local property taxes and embodies the exact opposite idea from the original Proposition 13. Specifically, it earmarks $9 billion for preschools and K-12s, building modernization, and $6 billion for public universities and community colleges. The state currently has a surplus of roughly $5.6 billion that could easily be used for school repairs rather than going further into debt. Additionally, the bond is going to be an extremely costly debt service. The $15 billion worth of school bonds could double in terms of costs when you factor in interest costs. In fact, the Nonpartisan Legislative Analyst's Office estimates it will cost $26 billion or more over the course of 35 years, including $11 billion in interest alone. That equates to a debt payment of roughly $740 million each year. Another costly bond will raise property taxes at a time when voters have seen recent tax increases as a result of similar bonds for school facilities. In fact, between 1998 and 2019, voters have already approved 5 such measures: Proposition 1A, Proposition 47, Proposition 55, Proposition 1D, and Proposition 51. The question comes up, will my property taxes go up if Prop 13 is passed? Yes, it is very likely that Proposition 13 will lead to increased property taxes at some point in the future. If Prop 13 passes, the state will transfer money from a general fund to a separate Prop 13 fund to pay for school projects. School districts can then apply for the money. For example, in order to receive bond money, local districts need to provide matching funds through their own local bond proposals. This will lead to many new local bond proposals that voters will face from their school districts. Proposition 13 will create pressure for new taxes because local school districts will have to raise money to match state funds. Current law limits how much schools and community districts may issue in local bonds, based on the local total assessed value of properties in the district. The current ceiling of 1.25% of assessed value for elementary and high schools would rise to 2% if Prop 13 passes. The ceiling of 2.5% of assessed value for unified and community college districts would rise to 4%. Please, we ask that you join us in educating voters on the effects of Prop 13 if it is passed. Thank you. And again, my name is Louis Lujan, the Government Affairs Director with the Greater Downey Association of Realtors. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.